Good evening, I'm Callihan Marshall. Thank you for joining us. Don and Kristen, things have actually gotten a lot better than what they were earlier. Thousands of Christian churches celebrated Pentecost today. One here celebrated for the very last time. Not because of the weather, but because a bobcat decided to have her babies right near the final hole. I grabbed a pierogi, not the fish because it's way too big for that, but Callihan tradition here. An elderly New Hartford resident is now dead after a fire rips through the home. Talked before this, you said people have been coming to you after watching the episode. What are some of the things that people have done? The reason for this rally was to bring awareness to bullying inside of schools and just bullying in general. They are seeing some of those trends, and the biggest one is the flu season is starting earlier this year. Don Evan Moynihan started his campaign this week, and right now there's only one official candidate who's running for re-election. Don and Kristen, Kirkland's town supervisor, tells me they didn't actually cancel the gun show. The organizer did, and he has emails to prove that. Now he says what did it was the disagreement on the cost for the amount of security he wanted to have for the event. Kirkland's town supervisor says this whole conversation with the organizer, David Petronas, happened between April 10th and April 17th.
Seeing that he didn't have a security plan, that I put a plan in place for him. My concern with the security was I wanted to make sure that it was at least a licensed security agency.
Meelan says the reason why he wanted amped up security was because of all the controversy surrounding the location of the gun show, which is near a school. He says he felt safety was top priority.
It was a cost, I believe, of a minimum of $8,300. Mr. Petronas came back and said, there's no gun show in the town of Kirkland by email. So I went back and I said to him, so you're canceling the gun show? And he said, yes, it's not cost prohibitive.
After Petronas made this decision, he posted this to his website, neaca.com. It says canceled by the town of Kirkland. Meelan says it's not true. Residents say they don't believe Kirkland town officials are responsible for canceling the show.
That can't be right, because it's got to be more people involved than just Kirkland. So I wouldn't agree with the fact that they canceled it.
Meelan tells me the board didn't even get to vote on it. Now we have reached out to Mr. Petronas for comment and are still waiting to hear back.
Evan, I miss you, Evan. I love you, Evan.
For students at Utica Academy of Science Charter School, it wasn't a typical day.
We are having a walkout to mourn the losses at Columbine and all the losses afterwards, and to come together to show our support for the cause.
Hundreds walked out at 10 this morning. Hampy started off with a short speech.
Danielle Morlow.
Students then read off the names of the 13 victims who were shot and killed at Columbine High School 19 years ago, followed by a moment of silence. And a song. Even though these students are too young to remember Columbine, they say they can relate to it.
It's a very hot button issue in our culture today, and it felt like as a community and as a school we should show our opinion of it, show how we stand in the issue and that we are unified in a achievable goal.
Just no more. We need to stop the violence, and just add more gun control.
School officials tell me they're extremely proud of their students today because they say these are the kinds of walkouts we need to be seeing around the country. The dean for the school says students came to her a week ago with the idea and they ran with it.
My hope is that this event will help spark other schools in the area and around the country to do the same thing and let the voices of our young people be heard.
But we'll see you back here.